No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Fastball in there, 3-2. Here comes the payoff pitch. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. And another foul ball. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Yeah, I know this team has to be hoping that Jose Abreu can get it going. He's coming off a month where he hit in the low 200s. I mean, he barely put up any resistance at all. That's not what you expect for him, and I'm sure he's working hard to try to figure it out and turn things around.
Digging in the switch hitter, Yoán Moncada. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Hit on the ground out to short. Pennington over to his left, and a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Jose Abreu.
So digging in now, Jose Abreu. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Well, the way I see Ed, he gets a lot of respect for his strike zone. There's not a lot of umpires in the league that have the kind of respect he does. He's consistent. He's got a great zone. And he's well respected across the board.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to count. Try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. And here's a ball hit in the air. Young has got it, and the side is retired. Down in order go the White Sox. And now the Angels get their first opportunity in this one. No score. Carlos Rodon is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Southsiders. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, he's been really good. He's got 2 wins in the last 3 starts. His team's had an opportunity to be in the game deep and late, and he's walked away, like I said, with 2 wins. So let's see if he's able to get 3 wins in 4 starts after this out.
Swing and a line drive, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off.
Well, Matt, if you ask me how to start a game, you want your pitcher to throw a 1-2-3, which he did the top half, and then your leadoff guy gets a single. That's a recipe for success.
stepping up to the plate, Cole Calhoun. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And Harold, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They have certainly had it going lately. Winners of 8 in a row.
Well, you're playing good ball right now, and you know all day long, oh, they're bringing the ace, huh? Okay, that's okay. We're playing good right now. We'll match up with it. Okay, okay. That's how you feel when you know you're playing good and you're facing their ace.
A changeup right on the outside corner for a strike. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Well, a moment now to take a look at the starting 9 for Mike Scioscia's Angels. HR, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Well, in this day and age when so many teams are relying on that long ball to win games for them, this isn't one of those clubs, really. They're in the bottom third in the league in home runs, so they're going to put the ball in play. They're going to try to manufacture runs. They can run into one every now and then, but that's not the key part of their offense.
Here's the first pitch to him. Mike Trout is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Look out, 2-0 now.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
And there's a swing and a miss, 2-1 now.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
3-1. This guy, whew, he's a good hitter. This is the kind of count that gets him excited.
Hard hit ball to second for one. On to Mauer. It's a double play, and that ends the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Back to Angel Stadium right after this. Here's Todd Frazier now. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200.
Frazier.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a neck-high fastball that time. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin to win right there and knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
This one's down to third. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Angels. And yes, they are moving all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics, and they really move players around playing the percentages. You'll see that a lot in this game today.
Here's Melky Cabrera, and he comes into this one really slumping. The numbers there over the past several games, not very pretty. Hey now, his past history with Richards. He's gone 2 for 8. The 1-0 delivery. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. And a base hit as the White Sox pick up their first knock of the ball game.
Whoa, he hung that changeup. That ball was hit hard. Lucky to keep that one in the ballpark.
First baseman number 8, Joe Mauer.
So here's Joe Mauer. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Batting 7th, right fielder, Avisail Garcia.
Now in the box, Avisail Garcia. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. And that misses, ball 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. Here he comes on 2-0. Now a pitch swung on and missed. It's 2-1. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
To 2-2 now. A runner on first with 2 away. Throw over to the bag. Runner back safely. He's ready. Now the pitch. There goes Cabrera. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Another try at 2-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a two-seamer, and the inning is over. White Sox leave one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Albert now. Previously against Carlos Rodon, 1 for 6. He also has 1 home run. And here is strike one call to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1. And the pitch. Sharp slider that time. Just missed inside.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Again, he sends it out of play. Again, a 1-2. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2.
2-strike back foot slider. That's a classic pitch. Nice job of laying off of that.
Hit slowly back to the mound. And he's set down, 1 away.
All right, Matt, time for majestic defensive alignment for the White Sox. And I'm looking down there at the milkman, Melky Cabrera. I love how this guy plays defense. Started his career in the middle of the field playing center, and then he's gone to both sides. He's got the arm, and he's got the versatility to play all the different positions. He's a really good defender.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. 1-1. Here it comes. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. At third, here's Frazier. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting 6th, third baseman,
now at the plate, Yunel Escobar. He did his part yesterday afternoon as he cashed in with 3 hits in the losing effort. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Bottom of the second here with no score. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Chop foul over towards the dugout. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now with 3-2. Cliff Pennington would be next if they can keep this inning alive.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning.
Angels go down 1-2-3. We'll move to the third with no score. Here's the catcher Giovanni Soto now. He'll start things out against Garrett Richards as we get the inning underway. Into the windup and the pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Now here's the pitch. And oh, that gets him on the mound. Throw to first, but he's safe. And now the stadium's attention turns back to the man on the mound. So that'll go down as an E4, as he certainly had his problems that time at second base. And Charlie Tilson now comes forward. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit out towards second. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
A lot of base hits up the middle. Set your sights up the alleys and try to take it back up the middle hard like he did right here. Nice job.
Tim Anderson.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. First time up, he went down looking. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball. 1-2 now.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of his zone. 1 out. And with 1 gone now in the inning, let's take a look at the White Sox upcoming schedule here on the show to see where they'll be for the next 7 days. Next to bat will be the Cuban import Yoan Moncada. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch. Slapped hard the opposite way. Maben is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Jose Abreu.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Abreu. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. First pitch on its way. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Here comes the 1-0. Takes this the other way to right. Now a dive in right, but he can't haul it in, and now this is going to be big trouble out there. The runner scores from second. Tilson rounds the corner and is headed home, and he'll make it as well, and they will hit the board first here. It's now 2-0.
A minute ago this thing was tied up, but when you're giving up triples, you're not going to be close for too long. Now a 2-run lead and a base hit away from making it 3.
Striding in once again, Todd Frazier. 0 for 1 here in the early going. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 error in the inning, and a runner left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the White Sox 2 and the Angels nothing. Into the box for his first at bat in this one, Cliff Pennington, and we'll see if he can get out of this little dry spell he's stuck in. Not much offensively coming from him lately. And that one stayed too low apparently. inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Outside, 3-0 now. And they'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1. 3-1. Here it is. And oh, he thought he'd work the walk, but it's a called strike 2 now. Softly hit out toward short. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. So it's a good start for the Halos as their leadoff hitter reaches base.
2 strikes on him, and he flips one out in the center field. You couldn't have thrown that any better.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Martin Maldonado. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside.
There's that tight slider right there. Just missed getting under the hands. That's a good pitch. I like that pitch. But if you don't get it where you want it, it could be a dangerous pitch to throw.
Nobody out, runner on first. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Tilson giving chase. 1 out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting ninth, second baseman, Eric Young Jr.
Here's Eric Young Jr. now. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit on the ground to third. Frazier is there. There's one. Back to Mauer, but it's not in time, and they'll settle for just the 1 out.
It's really tough to double up a guy with the speed that he has, and he was hustling all the way on this ground ball, so they should be happy they at least got the guy out at second. It'll be interesting now to see if he tries to use that speed again and swipe a bag and get into scoring position.
Pitch is low and in the dirt, and that's going to allow that runner to steal his way into scoring position here with 2 away.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too, but he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
2 out here and a runner at second. And oh, looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. He picks up his 5th stolen base on the campaign. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
After it is Cabrera. But he can't get to it, and that'll score the runner from second as it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The 1-0 delivery. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Boy, this is one of those tricky spots for a pitcher, right? You have an open base, but you have a guy on deck that can do a lot of damage. Not a good spot to be in if you're a pitcher right now.
Throw on to Mauer will be in time, and that retires the side. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. More from Anaheim right after this. Ready for another chance? Melky Cabrera. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Well, there's a first pitch strike. You know, only 50% of the pitches he's thrown first pitch this game have been for a strike. So I'm surprised that he's having as much success so far as he is.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Well, that's a high pitch he's swinging at right there. Even if he makes contact on that, Matt, I think it's a pop-up. He's probably not going to drive that ball. That ball's so high out of the zone.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here. And when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys. And when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
Here's another 2-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Calhoun will wait on it. And he puts it away for the first down.
First baseman number 8.
So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And whoa, you see the big number. How about 99 for a top speed? Not too many guys around the league can match that. Digging in to try it again. Joe Mauer comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. And this one misses again to Mauer. 2-0 now.
We are now watching him put on a clinic. This is exactly the way he loves to hit. Very patient, and now he's got a 2-0 count looking for his pitch.
Hit in the air to straightaway center. Trout is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, right fielder, Avisail Garcia.
So here is Avisail Garcia. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw over to Pujols at first. He'll take care of him to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Mike Trout ready to settle in here and kick off the inning. Matt Vasgersian joined by Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac with you in this one. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. 1-0 count. Here it is. 2-0.
Hey, pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
3-0 now. Now the pitch. And that won't find the zone either. So speed on base here to begin the inning. It's a 4-pitch walk.
As if things aren't tough enough here playing in this hostile environment, he walks the leadoff hitter. And, oh, yeah, he's a threat to run every time he gets on base. Not the way he wanted to start this outing.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Albert Pujols. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. In there, no balls and a strike.
I like that pitch right there. Nice adjustment. After a 4-pitch walk, he comes right back and throws a strike. That tells me this guy can be aggressive when he needs to.
1 strike to Pujols. A double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, and they turn the double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Here's C.J. Cron now. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. Weak chopper up the line, but that one rolls foul.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
Angels go quietly there. They still trail it here 2-1. Standing in, Giovanni Soto. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Soto.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Pitch on the way. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
What a great adjustment. The high fastball in the first one didn't have a good release point. The next one he's able to put it on the corner, correcting himself as the at bat goes on. I love it.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Line towards center field. Oh, and this deflects right off him.
Now that's a nice base hit right there. Don't overlook this guy just because he's down at the bottom of the order.
Batting,
he's a pretty good hitter.
Center fielder, Charlie Tilson.
And Charlie Tilson now comes forward. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bag.
Shortstop, Tim Anderson.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. And he's at risk of the old hat trick. 2 strikeouts on his line so far.
Yeah, and it seems like these hat tricks and golden sombreros are a lot more common than they were, say, 10-15 years ago. Guys have stopped worried about striking out as much. It's really been an ideological shift in the game. That's a big topic of debate.
Yeah, guy's not going to worry about 3 strikeouts if he can add a game-winning hit to that line. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he misses there. 1-2.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Calhoun racing back. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Second baseman.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball just a bit high.
With 1 out and runners on the corners, some managers like to hit and run here. It's a little risky, but it can help you stay out of the double play if it's well executed.
The 1-0 delivery. Swing and a liner, but foul. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Chasing after it is Maben, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's now 3-1. And this will come in far too late. He's in there at third.
The batter, the designated hitter, Jose Abreu.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
First pitch on its way. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Escobar in foul ground. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Left fielder number 53, Melky Cabrera.
Ready once again, Melky Cabrera. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. He's set, and the pitch. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. This one's down to third. And this goes right past him. Oh, my. That might plate 2. And tack on 1 more. Make it a 4-1 lead.
Well, he really picked his team up right there. After the pop out, you're thinking, oh, we may not score. Then he hops up there with 2 outs and drives in the run. That just lifts everybody's spirits.
Now Mike Scioscia's up out of the Angel dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change, as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Bud Norris is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out.
Bud Norris.
So here's Joe Mauer,
as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
The 0-1 on its way. Chop foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2.
He put himself in a good position, jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been, as they'll strand the bases loaded. This side is retired. So they wind up with 2 in the inning, but it could have been a lot worse as they leave the bases loaded. Last half of the 5th coming up, and the White Sox are out in front 4-1. So striding in, Yunel Escobar. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Baseman, Yunel Escobar.
Into the windup and the pitch. Boy, good fight on the slider, and it just missed inside. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Well, this offense finds themselves struggling right now, and they're down a few runs. They got to try to manufacture, get somebody on, maybe hit and run, and then you look for the big ball. Looks like right now everyby's swinging for the downs. They got to turn it around a little bit, play a little small ball, and get it going.
Number 7, shortstop.
Striding into the box, Cliff Pennington. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Tilson on the move. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, catcher Martin Maldonado.
Ready now, Martin Maldonado comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Well, that's 2 quick outs, and he's got a low pitch count. Really being aggressive in the zone has forced him to swing the bats. He's economically low in that pitch count. He's got a chance to go deep in the game.
And here's one that misses to the Angel catcher. It's back even at 1-1. A shot down the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Ready on 1-2. In front of the changeup there, as this is chopped foul at home plate.
Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there. A little two-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Angels are gone in order, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Digging in once again, Avisail Garcia. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Garcia.
Into the windup and the pitch. A cold strike on the inside corner. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Hey, good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
To short. Up with it now is Pennington. On to first, and there were 2 down.
The batter, center fielder.
Ready for another shot now, Charlie Tilson. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike 1. 4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
Norris over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. 6th inning. 4-1 is our score. Now a move over to first, and he'll get back in safely. And again a throw, and he'll dive back in. And again a throw and a dive, but he's back in there. 2 out with the man at first. Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike. 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Pitch misses the throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Calhoun racing back at the track. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. A man left for the White Sox, but they lead it 4-1. Here's Eric Young Jr. now. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
The difference maker in this outing than others is the 2-seamer. He's doing whatever he wants to do with that ball. It's moving all over the place. Well, I think he made the pitch he wanted to make. It was down, but hey, unfortunately, it found a hole and got through the infield.
Digging in and looking for more, Cameron Maben. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And a dive, but he's back. Ball two now.
With all that speed over there on first base, I'm not surprised to see that fastball in the outside corner. That's almost like a pitch out.
A look at Young. Now the pitch. Outside. 3-0 now.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
Some action now in the White Sox bullpen. They'll stand up a lefty and a right-hander to throw. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Well, he made a nice adjustment. That was a nice pitch right there, 3-0. Now puts the count 3-1. That was the same pitch he threw 2-0 and missed on it and got the ball called.
Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. And the runner back in standing. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he will take ball four. First and second now with nobody out. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch of the at-bat. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one.
Well, the Angels have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Lined hard toward right center. Young rounds third and is digging for the plate. And that'll score the runner from second as the lead is cut to 4-2 now.
Well, he hung that one and he didn't miss it. That's what you do. Hang it and bang it.
27. Right.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0 delivery. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
So this is pulled in by the shortstop.
The first baseman, number 5, Albert.
Digging in to try it again, Albert Pujols. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. A little bouncer. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away.
Now batting.
So stepping in, C.J. Cron, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Ready with the 1-0. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Beautiful changeup. Got him out front with that swing right there. That's what a changeup will do. Just keep you off balance.
A swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side.
Matt, I like the last 2 pitches. A changeup and then a fastball.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. Angels get just the 1. 7th inning coming up. It's the White Sox 4 and the Angels 2. Back here at Angel Stadium of Anaheim. White Sox on top in this one, but before we get out to the 7th, let's take a look at our game summary through the first 6. Yusmeiro Petit is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Second baseman, Yoan Moncada.
Yohan Moncada is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike one. 0-1. Here it comes. Now a ball line foul as this is over the Angel dugout.
Oh, that looked like a pretty good pitch to hit. It's a little bit late, so he might have been just fooled just a tad bit, just enough not to square it up.
And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And he drops it. The 0-2 once more. Very weakly on the ground. That rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
Now batting.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang bang place at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. Skied into straightaway right. Calhoun has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Up next for the White Sox.
Ready for another chance? Todd Frazier. No thump out of him in this game so far, as might be expected. He's 0 for 3. Fouled back. Here's the pitch. And a curveball that he didn't get on top of there. It's 1-1.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Oh, straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now. 1-2. Here it comes. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Down in order go the White Sox as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Anthony Swarzak gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Anthony Swarzak.
Striding in once again, Yunel Escobar. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Yunel Escobar.
And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Ready with the 0-2. Hit on the ground to third. Frazier's up with it. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other. One away.
Number 7, shortstop.
Ready once again. Cliff Pennington. In his career against this pitcher, hitless in 3 at-bats. And he takes ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. And that misses. 2-1. Grounded to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, catcher Martin Maldonado.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Martin Maldonado. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Here's the pitch. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Tilson moves over, and that retires the side. Angels go down 1-2-3. Still down by a count of 4-2. Here's Melky Cabrera. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
Left fielder, Melky Cabrera.
Into the windup and the pitch. Dribbled to the right side. That rolls foul for strike 1. On the ground up the middle. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
Matt, that's his 3rd hit of the night, his 3rd single. I'm sure he'd like to have a double or something mixed in, but for now, he'll take the 3 for 4.
Joe Mauer.
So here's Joe Mauer. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He's set. Here it comes. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Getting late. 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous pitch right there. He got away with one. The guy took the pitch. Maybe he's just measuring him up. I wouldn't come back with that again.
Hit to first. Pennington on to first, and they get them both.
Now batting, right fielder.
So here is Avisail Garcia. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. 4 runs, 8 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Nothing doing here for the White Sox, but they still lead this one 4-2. Dan Jennings is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 43, Dan Jennings.
Eric Young Jr. will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Young Jr.
The 0-1 pitch. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. A fastball right over the outside corner. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he can't get out of the way there. So the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning. Here's Cameron Maybin now. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it. So he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Well, he's got a double play situation right here. If he can get the ball down, everything's been up. So I'm not really looking for a double play. It might take 2 or 3 hitters to get out of this jam.
And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. A look at Young. Now the pitch. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Bounce to first. The second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
That's a really tough double play to turn when the first baseman has to field it coming off the bag and then make a throw to second while the runner is going down the line. Couldn't complete the double play, but at least they got 1 out.
Cole Calhoun comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And boy, big problems here to start this at bat. It's 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. 2-2, here it is. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Ball 1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Outside, 2-1. Set to deliver on 2-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. Too high, ball 3.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
No offer there from Trout as that misses, and he'll take the walk. Here's Albert now, and a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Right on it there, but this is foul over toward the first base dugout.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Ready with another 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Angels strand a couple. They trail it here 4-2. Back now at the Big A as we get a look there at the great city of Los Angeles. 9th inning set to begin. J.C. Ramirez enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Giovanni Soto is at the plate as he watches ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And the 1-0 is sent out to straightaway center field. Trout is there. One quick out to start inning number 9.
Up next for the White Sox, center fielder Charlie Tilson.
And Charlie Tilson now comes forward. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Fouled straight back. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out.
The batter, number 7. Shortstop.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. Looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. First pitch swinging here, and he doesn't get much of it as it's sent toward first. On to first with it is Pujols, and he steps on the bag for the 3rd out. So they go quietly here in this half inning. So nothing doing in the White Sox 9th. Last chance coming up now for the Angels. They remain down by a count of 4-2. David Robertson comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 30, David Robertson.
So coming to the plate, C.J. Cron, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame.
C.J.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And you can see that he's had it working here in the first 2 months of the year, currently leading the AL in that category. Yunel Escobar comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take this on to first, and they're down to their final out, 2 away.
The batter, number 7, shortstop.
Now to the plate, Cliff Pennington. Lifetime numbers versus David Robertson. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Man, they're making it look awful easy out there. That's 9 wins in a row. That's right, 9 wins in a row. And by the way they're playing, I see no reason why this streak is going to end anytime soon. They're just playing great baseball.
4-2 the final score tonight. Carlos Rodon notches his 3rd win of the year. David Robertson records the save, his 19th of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The
Angels, 2 runs on 5 hits.